guys, I know I'm such a mess. I stay away from you like for 2 weeks without giving any notice, and I'm sorry. I've been working on different stuff. I've been trying to reconsider my novel that I have to actually push through and finish a few things and stuff, but I am back and I bring you a weird kind of a special video for me. I know I posted in the previous video a wrap up and I said I was going to actually sit down and do reviews, and I will do these reviews. I have them all piled up in here, all the books, but I want to chat with you about the experience I had last Saturday. I went to the TubeCon, which actually was an event, some kind of a convention for YouTube creators and YouTube consumers here in Madrid, in Spain. And I went there because I was interested in seeing what the Booktube community had planned. And there were a few events related to books and YouTube and books, literature related stuff. And I was really happy because although at the beginning when I arrived the organization was a little bit of mess and I had to find my way through the convention to get where I wanted to go, I actually had time and see everything I wanted to see on time. So this convention, this literature aspect of the convention was like 3 workshops and 1 panel about Booktube, and I gladly assisted as part of the audience to 2 workshops and the actual panel, talking sort of panel. And I really like it because I consider that in Spain we don't have yet a big convention such as, I don't know, Book Expo America or Jalfest, where you actually talk about YA events or YA books, and then you have an aspect of it related only to Booktube. And I think that beside the Blogger LitCon that is more related to blogs and YouTube all mixed up, this is the closest thing to something related only to YouTube content. I met with famous YouTubers such as Javier Ruescas, UKM, Esme from Fly Like a Butterfly. I will leave all the links of these people down below, and I had a great time chatting with also Patri from Little Red Reads and Martitara from Martitara blogs, and all of them post videos in Spanish, but I thought it was going to be a big thing, so I thought I want to actually sit down and talk to you about it because I'm the one that actually posted in both languages. So I find that in this event, the main thing, the main element of all the workshop I went was to express why this started, why the idea of posting videos on YouTube and talking through a camera to a stranger that we don't know starts. And all of these people said, okay, at the beginning of my creation of this channel that I started, all these people said that they didn't have any kind of reader friends or parents or family that actually were avid readers of the kind of books that they read, and they find that online they had all these people that actually understood their feelings and understood how books, or YA books in particular, were important to them. And most of them, which is really interesting to me, were really shy in the real life. So in my case, I found it that I'm an extrovert person, but talking to the camera gets me really weird. It's like I get really shy in the moments Also, in one of the workshops, I was able to ask what kind of adaptation these booktubers would do, from which book in particular they wanted an adaptation well done by whomever, but they should pick a format and a book to adapt. And that's really interesting, because we were in that panel in particular, we were talking about adaptations of sagas and trilogies and stuff. And one of the booktubers and I got the same idea. Like, we need a really nice, more like fairer to the book adaptation of City of Bones or the Shadowhunters saga, more than what we have now. I'm not saying that the Shadowhunters series or movie are wrong, like the products are what they are, but to me, even though the TV series is a little bit better, it feels a little bit, I need more spark, I need more relation with the original story. But I support and I appreciate and I respect that people love the product of the TV show as it is. So don't hate me for what I said. I also went to a panel where the main or the most important booktubers were talking with a TV presenter, a very important TV presenter called Mercedes Milá, who actually is doing now a literary kind of program where the reader is the one that has the voice, and a reader, a normal kind of ordinary reader, meets with her in her library, in her bookshop, and he or she has to convince this TV presenter to read a book, and he or she has also to not recommend one book. So you have to recommend one book and to say why you wouldn't recommend another kind of book, of course with arguments related to, it's not I don't like it, that's all, but you have to give arguments for and against them. And I really like it, and I want to go to this show, but when I find books that I actually really care about, and I feel like it's important to have this kind of programs, not only to show that literature is important as great ground needed in every human to think and to be more open-minded. I feel like TV in particular needs more literary spaces. Here in Spain we have very famous literary spaces such as Página 2, like Page 2. It's a TV program only related to books, but I need that these kind of programs need more variety and need more consistency, in the sense that I feel like a lot of hobbies have actually more coverage than reading. And to me, maybe it's because of my personal circumstances, but I feel reading to me as activity has opened the world to me. As a child, I couldn't do a lot of stuff other kids did because of my disability, but in books I could do, I don't know, fencing, I could run, I could see other places, even if they were invented or weren't accurate as they should. I feel like books give you that wide opportunity, not only to learn, but to explore your own self, because I feel like a person, me, myself included, grows every time she or he reads a book, because you take something. good or bad, but you take something out of every book you read. You read actually, and I feel like there are more, the more like reading related programs that you actually listen to or see, the better and more determined person you're going to be, because you're going to be recommended books, you're going to read those books, and you're going to be more specific on your choices, because you have already this kind of baggage or this luggage of knowledge that you took from those, I don't know, books themselves, or TV programs that you watch about books that lead you to other different books, because maybe you didn't like those books. You are allowed not to like the books that all the media offer to you, and that's saying no is a beautiful thing as well as a reader. Saying like, I read this book, but I discovered that I don't like, I don't know, horror kind of stories. Okay, you tried, you learned, and maybe you like certain bits, but not the whole thing, or maybe nothing at all. I don't know. I really would love to have more reading in the public in domain of the media, more reading related content. Well, that's it for me today. I'm done. I hope you had an amazing week or 2 weeks, better said. And I also hope you enjoyed this video. This a little bit quicker, and me rambling and talking about weird things related to books. But I hope you like them, you like what I said. And also, did you ever visit any kind of convention related to YouTube or other kind of media, or books related that you want to share with me? I know that over there abroad there are more events of this type, or reading type even, than here in Spain, so I want to know more about your own experiences. Goodbye.